I have fallow periods for sure. I really, there are times, months where I don't write anything. And I used to panic about those. And now I see them as essential to the whole process. I mean, I think part of the reason I'm 4 years between books is because I need some time between books to just not be scraping the ocean floor, you know? Like that needs to regenerate, and there needs to be something in there for me to work with. So, and in the course of writing each novel as well, there have been periods up to a month or 6 weeks where I've written nothing. And when I was writing the first novel, I was terrified of those because I felt like I was finished. It didn't feel like I needed time off. It felt like I had nothing. And I thought, well, that's it. I'm never going to finish this book. And now I'm much more comfortable with them, and I'm just willing to I realize I need time to just let stuff sit for a while, and I'll take it. And I'm lucky enough that I've been given fairly generous deadlines that allow me to take that. Last year, I took the entire summer off. As soon as the kids were out of school, I stopped writing, and I didn't start again until they went back in September. And I think in the end that's a really positive thing for the writing. I think that's really good for them. I mean, self-doubt, it feels endemic to me. Like, I don't know any writers who don't struggle with it. Regardless of how much success you have, you're going to doubt yourself as a writer. I mean, it's a bizarre profession because there's no point where someone hands you your diploma and says, okay, you're a writer, and you stick it on the wall and no one can take it away from you. I think you have to convince yourself you're a writer every time you sit down to write. And it's something as simple as a bad review or offhand comment from somebody who's read your book can destroy every shred of confidence that you have. It's pathetic, but it's true, and I don't know any writers who aren't like it. And I think that is part of the reason that I try to avoid the chatter as much as possible, because it just distracts you. You know, it just it means that your energy goes into dealing with how the chatter makes you feel, as opposed to working on what you're supposed to be working on. So, I mean, I think the process of writing something like a novel especially, it's such an unnatural process that self-doubt is going to become a part of the process. You're going to reach a point in the book, probably 4 or 5 or 100 points in the book, where you feel like you've really messed it up, or it's unworkable, or it's broken and can't be fixed, and you just have to keep writing through it. I was at a writer's workshop this summer, and I told the people I was working with, I said, part of your job as a writer is, regardless of how you feel about the writing and the writing that you're doing, part of your job is to get up in the morning and put your boots on and sit down and keep writing. And that's the only way through it, is just to keep on keeping on. And it's miserable, but there it is.